What's up, Neptune? Yeah, we on the avenue tonight, y'all. We on the avenue. Yeah, the Madam C.J. Walker building, man. Yeah, we on the avenue, man. Everybody's mama got lied to on this street back in the day. It's the half right here. Yeah, we in motherfucking nap time. Yeah, shut the fuck up, shit. Yeah, man, everybody's mama got lied. My mama and daddy met on this street at a club called Place to Play. Y'all too young for that, yeah. That's where it was going down, at the Place to Play, nigga, in the avenue. Black people know God, man. We've been through so much, we know God, and we always begging him for something. So, you know, we done forced a relationship on this man. Your grandmama been bugging him since 1802. She done prayed to him 400 times a day. I got a prayer line, and when he hit and see the black people, he said, oh, Lord, here we go. Let me see what he gonna want now. Because God don't never get a day off. When does God get to take a day off and don't answer no prayers, ain't got to watch over nobody, ain't got to judge nothing, and go lay on one of them nice beaches he made? With a bad bitch he made. I'm sorry, guy. I ain't mean to put that last one. I fuck around, get home, license suspended. Oh, sir. Now, what if you call God to pray on him and his brother answered the phone? God ain't in, this is his brother, what's happening? But he ain't in right now. I'm doing all his answering this stuff. He told me to tell y'all he ain't doing nothing but medical stuff. Don't call here trying to get no rims out the shop or none of that shit like that, because it ain't happening. I was in a club, I seen a bad chick. I walked up talking to her, here come Cleo from Set It Off. She already taking my nigga. I'm like, who is this? I can see her nipples through this leather jacket. Anyway, I took both of them back to the room, fuck both of them. Yeah, knocked both of them down. It was the craziest experience in the world. Fuck a lesbian, oh my God. It felt like I robbed a bank or something, like, oh. It was crazy. Because when I was banging the woman that was the regular woman, and I was hitting it, the lesbian was standing over there naked with her titties swinging, smoking weed. Hit that shit, dog. Beat that pussy up. I'm like, you shut up. You throwing me off. Yeah, that's some real shit, man, you know. See all these young girls in here. Young girls, y'all need to hang around nothing but Tina Turners, older women from Hallville. Tina Turners and Betty Wrights. Older women know how to ask you for some money. Young women don't know how to ask you for no money after they engage some coochie. Older women know how to ask for that money. This is how older women ask for some money. I was wondering, since we spent a couple hours together, it seemed like you enjoyed yourself, if you have it on your heart to do something nice for me so I can get my nails and my toes done and a few other things. How you gonna tell this motherfucker no? She didn't say some shit like this. This is how young girls ask for some money. You're gonna do what you said you're gonna do, OG? I gotta give you $200 and take an antibiotic. Bitch, don't come back. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's some real shit. Period. That's what young girls say. Period. I can't get with the young audience. Period. And my kids, they just dance. I'm talking about these young kids, these dances and shit. be like, stop fucking moving around me. One of my daughters did like, I'm like, hey, that ain't no dance, is it? This shit right here, that'd got you hit in your eye back in the day. Acting like you finna hit a motherfucker. Yeah, because these little young dudes, man, they, they need some help. That's what they need. Yeah, because these little are disrespectful nowadays. These little motherfuckers. Like I said, the grandmas is different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the fucking grandmas is different, man. Shit. Remember back in the day, them grandmas in our neighborhood, if you catch eye contact with an old lady, she'd say, come go to the store for me. Oh, shit. Now you gotta follow this ass lady in the house. House hot as hell. Let me show you, it costs $1.89. Come here, I'm gonna show you what it is. Come on up here. Reach up here and get that out of there right there. I care about orange juice. And baby, get you something. Get you something. I'm gonna get me something. You might not get all your shit. That's what I do to old ladies around, take their money. Yeah, I grew up real poor, you know what I mean, from the hood, you know. I ain't got no room to be modest. It's time for me to shine. If you got some good pussy and you know it, clap your hand. Yeah, right. Some of you bitches lying like a motherfucker. Some of y'all's pussy ain't but it says junior high. I see a couple niggas in here with white girls you didn't pay to get in. A nigga with a white girl at the bank, the niggas in the car. The white girl at the machine talking about how much? Bitch, all the money out of there. Get all the money out of there. You can borrow money from a white girl and don't never give it back. This is the last $40, Tyrone. You're taking advantage of me and my mom and starting to notice it. I don't give a fuck what your mama starting to notice. She want to give me some of that pussy on the low. You borrow some money from a black girl, she gonna threaten your ass before she give it to you. Let me tell you something about money, motherfucker, before I give it to you. I works too hard for my shit. And I kill a motherfucker like I don't even want it here. You didn't threaten the motherfucker here. Take this $7 back. You one of the pettiest bitches I know. It's all kind of pimps and players out here tonight. I seen a nigga walking in here with a hip replacement like this. Would you let a nigga fuck you to walk like this? Sharon, Sharon, Sharon. There's a lot in here sitting with their, I don't know if wife, your woman, or your girlfriend, or whatever it is, but I just want to tell you your position with her. I don't care how much money you got, that's your caretaker. That's right, these women are your caretaker. Might as well hold your arm while you walk. Because these women take care of us. These are our caretakers. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Women are caretakers. Your money ain't shit if you ain't got nobody to help you take care of it. Ain't that right, ladies? You need somebody to take care of that money, man. And that's why God gave them a little bit more sense than us. God made them a little smarter, a lot more smarter than us. A lot of us are real slow when it comes to, most of us, all of us, are usually dumb as a motherfucker when women. All right, now don't tell you you're dumb. You know that'll shatter your life. That'll fuck your life clean up. But they will tell their friends. And when they on the phone with their friends and you're not around, that's what they. This is the dumbest motherfucker that I ever met. God, he's dumb. Girl, let me tell you what his dumb ass did last night. Dumb has just walked in. I'll call you back. They got all kind of nerve. Goofy's home. I'll call you back. We don't even know they saying this shit about us. You know what else they say about us? One that really fuck you up. They tell you this in your face. Wow. Really? Wow. That means you are the dumbest motherfucker that... They want to hear what we say about you? Want to hear it? You want to hear it? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Go get some Ozempic or something. I was just laughing. Oh, it's magic. It's done. See, they over that shit. They mad now because I said that. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, shit. I tried to go to the military, I ain't gonna lie, man. Any military people in here? Attention! Let somebody yell in your motherfucking face like that. Man, get the fuck out of my face. Don't die, I'm like, nigga, I'm out of here. I quit. I don't do this. Get the fuck out of my face. I tried to go to the military, man. I took the test and flunked. They call it ASVAB. Man, that recruiter picked me up and took me out to dinner. I went to Ponderosa. I had that big potato with that steak. What? Man, I took the test and flunked the test, man. I couldn't get his ass back on that phone. I knew something wasn't right. But I'd already lied and told everybody I was going to the military. I'm like, look, I got the brochures. I leave, I think, next Wednesday. Man, that recruiter called me and told me I wasn't going. My other two friends, they went. I was sad in hell. They was like, Mike, man, we love you, bro. I said, damn, man, I was sad. I'd already told everybody I was leaving. I said, I gotta get out of here. I gotta do something. So I went to prison. I said, I'm gonna disappear for a couple of years and come back. I see why there's so much crime in y'all city. The police ain't shit. Not the ones in here. That's my man in them. That's my man. Y'all police is niggas, man. Niggas got dreadlocks and shit. Charlotte, what the fuck wrong with you, Charlotte? Them motherfucking car like that, Charlotte. You ain't a policeman. As the police jump behind motherfucking niggas, they call they mama. Mama, the police behind me. Oh, Lord. Where you at? They behind me. Oh, my God. It's time for your prayer, Corey. Remember what the prayer was? She tell Daddy, Ray, they got him. Them black daddies be glad you gone to jail. Good enough for his ass, let him go down there and clear shit up. This is good. You can go down there and get him a tray. Get that nigga's ass out of this house, shit. I'm sucking up all my heating food. Ass go down there and clear shit up. Your mother be, oh, don't say that, Ray. He's in school. That nigga ain't in no school yet. Get up and believe anything that nigga say. He's a good son, Ray. The Mexicans get this shit right there. Yeah, I love Indianapolis, man. This is a good, cold motherfucker right here. It's good and cold, you know what I mean? Everybody here been to jail at least once? I got my lawyer in here right now from 1992. Where you at, Jeff? Put your hand up, Jeff Baldwin. Jeff Baldwin, stand up. So many niggas out of prison, it don't matter. I was facing 20 to 50 years. Told me it don't look good, Mike. That don't look good, Mike. I'm telling you that right now. But that's good, man. You know, when you got a real lawyer, you know what I mean? And one of them fake-ass public pretenders. You in jail and ain't never been to jail, and here comes some young motherfucker talking about, okay, sign your name right here. Let's get it over with. You want to get out, right?
True story, man. It was some kids in the fire. This is some real shit I'm talking about. It was some kids trapped in the fire. The fire was so fucking bad that the fire department came and said, man, we can't save the kids. Hurt my fucking heart. I mean, the whole neighborhood was crying. It's some real shit. Motherfuckers was on their knees crying and shit. So the neighborhood, you know, the thugs in the neighborhood was like, okay, motherfuckers, y'all don't want to go in there and do your job? If y'all don't go in there and get them kids, we're going to light y'all's ass on fire up out here. So the fire department got scared and called the police. Police and the SWAT team came down. They about to fight the whole neighborhood. Man, here named Shupu. He walking down the street. He done broken everybody's house. You could tell he a crank. He walk around with hospital scrubs on all the time. They walk around and seen all the commotion. Said, what's happening? They said, man, some kids in there and the fire department won't go in there and get them. He said, what? He said, yeah. I said, fuck that, that's some bullshit. He took his shoes out. The police said, you bet not go in there. He said, fuck you. They tried to grab him. He ducked up under him and went in the house. Whole neighborhood was mad because they thought he was going in there and he was going to die. 9 minutes later, came out of the house with all 3 of them kids. Laid them in the grass. Made the police and the fire department look like shit. He said, fuck that, there's some more people in there. They said, no, it ain't. He said, yes, it is. And he ran in there again. They said, oh, he a fool. Ain't no more kids in there. This time he was going in there to steal some shit. He seen some shit in when he was getting them kids out of there. He said, they ain't gonna give me nothing. I better give me something now. Yeah, they did my man Bill Cosby. He in there lifting weights now, and one of my partners in there with him. I know already. They said Bill putting about 350 on the rack now. He gonna have a tattoo say, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, that's cold, man. They locked Bill Cosby up, man. You know, most of them was white women that did it, you know. All of them was white girls. And I tell brothers all the time, if you fuck a white girl, you wake up in the morning and she crying, you're going to the penitentiary. Period. If it's a black girl, you can give her $1,500. Don't ever do that shit again. You could have went down for this. Go ahead and give me some scratch-offs. Black women will come back 30 days later. I don't feel right. He's like, oh, I thought I gave you the money. Nope, I don't feel right. I thought about it, and I feel like I got shortchanged. Them white bitches is telling on Bill Cosby is getting money. Okay, well, what? How much? Another, you know what you gave me last time? Because you might have this phone tap. Give me that same thing, and I'll forget about everything. You know what it is. Bye. I ain't finna give you shit. There's a lot of sexy women around here, and they eating up all the coochie, fellas. We better get a hold of it before they get it all. Leave some pussy on the plate for us, ladies. Fellas, we gotta step our game up. Because these women come up on each other and put that soft tongue on each other. Women don't want a nigga licking them no more. Move, nigga, you rough. You been smoking backwoods all day. You done put a backwood tongue on. Back up, man. Got my pussy smelling like a berry backwood now. For 20 years. Over for 20 years. I worked with some of the best actors and actresses in the world, you know what I mean? First movie I did was Next Friday. Yeah. The second movie I did was about the Benjamins. I was on cocaine. I'm in the motherfucking movie. Go watch the movie again. The guy was high in the motherfucker. When I was saying 15, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46. I was on coke like a motherfucker. I did Bernie Mac's last movie, y'all. It was called Soul Man, y'all. I was on the set with Bernie Mac in his last movie, man. Man, you couldn't pay for this shit. And I'm sitting there talking to Bernie Mac, and he had an oxygen tank, man. He had an oxygen tank, but one thing I can say about him, he was still having fun. He was still talking shit. He was like, fuck these motherfuckers, punk motherfucker. And I said, Bernie Mac, give me some advice. What's the best advice you can give a young comic? He said, don't do nothing for money. I said, huh? You told him to tell no young po-ass comedian that. The next movie I did was Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Then I did a movie called Jumping a Broom. Then I did a movie called Petey Green. You ain't never seen that, have you? Go check it out. Me, Don Cheadle, Taraji, Chiwetel. Go check it out. These is independent films. Then I did another movie with Forrest Whitaker called Vipop. And I played a nigga in all these movies, y'all. I got a chance to work with the great Whitney Houston, man. And just coming on the set with her every day was crazy because she didn't want to fuck with nobody with me. Come on, smoke a cigarette. And me and her on the... This how she was on the side of the building smoking a cigarette like this. I said, this the best time to ask Whitney Houston some real shit. I said, did Tina have anything on you and Bobby Brown? She said, hell no. They didn't have shit on us. I just want to tell y'all, man, the whole time I was on that journey, I was delusional. And I just like to tell y'all that it's okay to be delusional. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be delusional. Be out of your motherfucking mind to be successful, to become great. You gotta be blissful. Delusion comes from trauma. It comes from not being accepted. So whatever you gotta do to make it, to become who you need to become, stay delusional. Coretta Scott King, a bully. Yeah, Coretta Scott King, a bully. She made Martin Luther King run and march in them hot-ass suits. Jada, come on, y'all, let's go. Jada Pinkett, yeah, y'all was quiet, wasn't you? You thought I was doing some Kevin Samuel shit, didn't you? Jada Pinkett, a bully. She made that man smack that man. She made that man smack that man. Made that man smack that. Made that man smack that bitch. Was playing until she looked at him. And he walked his ass right back up there. She looked at him like old girl looked at Baby D with Rick and say, you know what time it is. He slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. Everybody kept asking me, well, what would you have did? Out on the ground and had a Caesar, all that money he got to shaking and the dog shit out of the Big Willie. I'd have been on People's Court with his ass. Don't.
The plaintiff, Will Smith. I'd have said, Your Honor, I want to be in 3 of his movies with him. I want to be in Bad Boys 9 with him and Martin. I want to play Jeffrey on the new Fresh Prince. Cocaine is one drug you can't have sex on. Yeah, you be sitting there snorting, looking at the girl like, yeah, I'm finna tear that ass up. Your dick be like, no, you're not. Have you ever had to stuff your dick in somebody because it didn't get big? Took that motherfucker and stuffed it in. And she coughed and it pop out. Girl, get a cough drop and get the fuck out of here right now.
Black women, all different kind of ethnicity, they all different. Like a white woman, you can cheat on her. She won't get mad. She'll say, okay, that's it. You need help. You really do. You need help. I get it. Someone fucked you when you were a kid. Now you want to fuck everybody else. You're like, hey, when did I tell you that? Get it, Raymond. Black people are dying laughing. The other ethnicities are in here like, this really goes on in their culture. It's a lot of trauma. Look like the Compton is in here tonight. Yeah. Because I attract all kinds of different types of people in my group right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what you want to do. I'm going to tell you what ain't going to happen. I love you too. All these years. Y'all been watching the Upshaws? Yeah! Everybody been watching it. And I'm happy, you know what I mean? Even the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, L, M, N, O, P community. They took all the letters, didn't they? I tell black men all the time, man, if you're homophobic, you're hiding something. Yeah. It's always a red flag when you see some guy mad at gay people. Yeah. You're like, oh, wait a minute. That anger is stemming from somewhere. Come on out, live free. Not to live in pain like that. Don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. Just be who you are. Just do that shit over there. But for real, I had a friend, man. He was a drug dealer, man. There was some gay guys lived across the street from him. He was mean as hell to the gay dudes. You know, if they just looked at him, he's like, "What the fuck you looking at, motherfucker?" I'm like, wow, he's just mean to him. So one night he got in a shootout with somebody, and they shot him up. And he crawled to his front door, but he fell unconscious. And when he came to, he was in the hospital. It's a true story. All his family was around. They was, oh, yeah. He's like, boy, God is good. He's like, yeah, man. If it wasn't for the neighbors, you wouldn't be here. He was like, what? He's like, yeah. The 2 gay guys saved your life across the street. Like, for real? I was like, yes.
He said, can I ask you a question? He's like, what? He said, how did they save me? Several ways they saved you. You mouth-to-mouth resuscitation for 30 minutes. They said you was bleeding from the inside. They had to put their finger in your ass to stop the bleeding. We still don't know if it was a finger that they used. He said, I'm gonna kill them when I get out. Them two motherfuckers are dead. I think they saved your life.
Yeah, it's fucked up, you know what I mean? Because I don't make all the best decisions in the world. You know, I'm a little special. Can you tell? Fuck whoever said yeah. Don't say no fucking yeah. Who the fuck said yeah over there? Somebody said yeah. I don't look fucking special, do I? Even a suit on, bitch, with the chain and all that? That's cold, man. Yeah, I'm a special ed kid, you know what I mean? And when women find out special ed, they don't want to give you no pussy. If a woman find out that a man can't read, they'll say, you might shoot a non-reading baby in me. Don't you shoot no dumb nigga up in here. The baby might not can read, bitch, but I shoot money out these nuts. I shoot $100 bills out these special ed nuts.
Cocaine is one drug you can't have sex on. Yeah, you be sitting there snorting, looking at the girl like, yeah, I'm finna tear that ass up. Your dick be like, no, you're not. Have you ever had to stuff your dick in somebody because it didn't get big? Took that motherfucker and stuffed it in. She cough and it pop out. Girl, get a cough drop and get the fuck out of here right now. Y'all give it up for Deion Sanders, y'all. Deion Sanders, man. I'm happy for prime time. Yeah, that's good to see a brother. He came all the way from a HBCU, man, and just, you know, winning them games, Lil Wayne, everybody coming out. That's a beautiful celebration, man, you know. Man, but he just ain't the same prime, you know, because that little half of Kuta Kinte foot he got, he'd be out there, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. He can't do his dance right no more. That little two-toe gone. He gonna kill me for this. Yeah. I be walking around Indianapolis. This is the only place I can come. Motherfuckers just keep it real with me. Everywhere I go, people be happy to see Mike Epps, Mike Epps. I come to Indianapolis, man. I'm in the grocery store. Motherfuckers just walk. You still telling them corny ass jokes up there. That's why I don't come back to here, man. You niggas is haters, man. Yeah, that's some real shit, man, you know. I got a lot of nice looking ladies. I tell guys all the time, don't fuck a girl with Uggs on. Girls that wear Uggs or hoes. One that, yeah, that lion color Ugg, that's a hoe right there. That sable Ugg, them is hoes right there. They'll fuck you in the back of Arby's. Big roast beef. Bum, 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 bum.
Pulled over and ain't got no license, registration, or nothing. They be like this when the police pull up. Do you have license registration? Yes. Did you hear what the fuck I just said? Yes. Do you understand English? Yes. Are you fucking with me? Yes. Do you know you're going to jail? Yes. Step out the car. No. No. The back of the car. White people get pulled up by the police, they get out and be talking to them. How's everything going? The fuck is this? They out there talking to each other. How many men are getting beat in here by their woman? How many men are getting elbowed and slapped and kicked and kneed in the back? How many guys are getting beat? Come on, guys. Raise your hand. Now's your time. You have support here. Look at him right there. There's another one. You need to be beat, dude. I can tell you're an asshole. Women that beat men got a look on their face, too. They're like, yeah. Well, the man beat her right there. Yeah, look at him, girl. I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna get in a relationship with him first. It's real, man, you know, shit. But God is good, man, you know. That's why I don't like complaining, you know, because that's one thing I don't never do. I don't never forget God is around, you know. I don't never forget God is good. And God is, you know, God is tired of a lot of people crying to him about bullshit. He is tired, man. He's been working with people since the beginning of the time, and he's tired. At the end of the night, the angels take all their wings off and be just sitting around, and they talk about people that they blessed and stuff, and God come in there with a robe and say, man, I'm tired of everything. Can you believe a nigga asked me for some rims today? God is tired of everybody crying, you know what I'm saying? He gonna tell everybody one day, everybody throw your fucking problems on the ground. I'm tired of it. And when you throw your problems on the ground, he gonna say, now pick them up. And when everybody go pick their problems up, your shit gonna be gone. Somebody else gonna took your shit and ran. That'll make you appreciate your problems. Be crying every day about your shit. There's somebody else fucked up worse than you. You done threw all your problems on you looking for your problem. Where my problems at? And your buddy said, man, somebody ran off with your shit and left you theirs. Now you walking around like this. Has anybody seen problems? Man, they left me shit. That's how somebody with a bad hip spin around. Tony, what's going on? Ladies, would you fuck a man that had $1 billion like this? Tell the truth. Lying ass helpers. Look at it, look. They say they will. Look at that. You be talking about, girl, that walk is kind of cute you got. You know, when a nigga put Gucci on, it'll take all that away. He got the new Gucci on. That nigga like, yeah. Yeah, I'm a special, man. It took me years to come to being that. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be, you know what I mean, embarrassed about it. You know, motherfuckers come around, get to use them big-ass words and shit. That'll make a nigga walk away up out of that. You know? In a real conversation, they get to talk with me and I backs up out of there because I can't relate to what they talking about. I'm a special student, and I'll never forget the day they came and got me out of a regular room and put me in there. Yeah, y'all laughing. It hurt me. That man. I still is messed up behind this. I'll never forget the day they came in there and got me. It was raining. It was on a Wednesday. Look at the been to prison. That's when they take you to prison. On a rainy Wednesday. Yeah, I was sitting in the motherfucking man, and the principal, the guidance counselor, and another teacher, they all walked in the room. I was like, what's going on in here? They were scanning the room. They were trying to see who was in the room. And they was looking at me and another dude. I told the other dude, they coming for you. He said, they coming for you. They was walking all in between the motherfucking desks. Gary, come and get me. They said, come here. I said, oh, man, that's cold. And they was walking me down the hallway. I had my lunch bucket. And they said, right in this room right here. And I went in the room. I said, where's the kids? She said, this is it. It was 6 kids in there. I said, man, this is a mistake. He said, no, there ain't no mistake. You was in my folder this morning when I came into work. I said, this ain't right. I said, look at him and look at me. She said, he's asleep right now. I told her, you go fuck yourself and call my mama right now. This is a mistake. See, the only way women find out you in them special classes is if you go on a field trip with them. Don't go on no field trip with them kids. I never walked with the kids when we went on one. I walked with the teacher. Just in case somebody see me with them, I'm helping her with them. I'm a monitor. I'm not in there. Here go this one girl. You in there. Because you got a paper turkey with your name on it in there on that. Remember them paper turkey? I went in there and snatched that motherfucking paper turkey off the wall so goddamn quick. I said, this is how these bitches is finding out I'm in this class. Through these activities I'm doing with you. Y'all sitting up there laughing, I'm telling the fucking truth. My mother gonna see this and be like, he ain't lying.
Yeah, shit. African American? Shit. Because everybody got somewhere to go but us. If the Mexican get mad, he can go back to Mexico. If the Asian get mad, he can go back to Asia. If we get mad, we ain't got no motherfucking where to go. I thought it was Africa until I went, and motherfuckers like, you are not one of my real brothers. I'm like, what? Yes, my brother, you are not one of my brothers. You are very lazy. You do not take advantage of your education. I said, can you drive this cab a little faster? And get some deodorant immediately? With your overeducated, underpaid ass. Everybody think they're going to heaven and they're not. God knows your crooked Christian ass. And if anybody ever left here before you and went to heaven, I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, brother, sister, cousin, they went so you could get in. Because you wasn't getting in. You wasn't invited. It's who you know. As soon as you get to heaven, man, the pearly gates are standing there, and everybody want to get in. It's like a club. You can't get in. Everybody's trying to get in. And the big bodyguards are standing there, and Jesus come out like a promoter. He let all the bad bitches in. Let her in. Them 2 right there. Let that girl in right there. Let the 2 girls. Oh, I text you. Yeah. You wasn't going to heaven. But all them black ghetto mothers in heaven, they been letting their sons in. They got a side door up there. And them black mothers been letting them, come on, baby, come on, get in here. You smell like weed, come on. Put the wings on, put the wings on. Zip it up, flap, flap. Act like you're an angel. I love Indianapolis, God bless y'all. I see you motherfuckers on Netflix. I've been acting like I don't like white people for 40 years. I only do it in front of black people. When black people ain't around, I am white. You can call me a fake ass nigga or whatever you want to call me, but I'm telling you what I'm doing when y'all ain't around here. Black people put pressure on you to be racist. I wasn't even racist all this time. It was black people saying, you all right? Oh, yeah. Shit. They locking our black man up, you know what I mean? Fucking Weinstein, he thought he was gonna get off because he was sick. Every time he court, he couldn't walk. He like this. Said, get on in here. We got a medical ward in the prison too. You going to jail, white boy. Yeah. R. Kelly, man, damn, what a singing motherfucker. Oh, man. Singing ass nigga right there. Who was gonna beat R. Kelly in the verses? Nobody. No, I'll tell you who would have beat him. A judge. A judge would have tore his ass up. When I used to do coke, I'm telling you, man, it was crazy. When there's 2 lines left, that's when you get sad. Oh God. I need to get my life together. Because you know it's about to be over. That's why I tell kids, don't do cocaine, because it's too powerful. You know what I mean? Be a strong-minded motherfucker to do something other than weed. You know what I mean? Anything out of weed, you fucking with the devil. Yeah. I'm telling you, because I done been in the middle of a prayer with God. I'm talking to God. And the phone rang. And it was the drug dealer. I said, God, you know my heart. But I've been waiting on this nigga to call me all day. I gotta get this call. In the lobby. He walking through the lobby with some sunglasses and a robe on like this. Bill Cosby's out. Yeah. Yeah, see, I want to be with Bill Cosby, but remember he was talking about brothers wearing their pants sagging and shit. He really, you know, he really wasn't with us. He was, but he wasn't. But he went down, you know. It was all white women that told on him. That's what was fucked up, all white girls. You seen the interviews they did. Yeah. Bunch of white girls told on him. I just seen him in Atlanta about 2 weeks ago. I seen him down there in Macy's. He was buying some sweaters, had some tank tops and shit. He had a mask. He didn't know I seen him, but I know his little moves. Remember from the TV show? Ding, ding, ding. That's how he was turning around. Ding, ding. I told my boy, that's Bill Cosby. So I was just fucking with him. I walked him real quick. I said, where the hoes at? Where are the hoes? Bill Cosby he was knocking out all white women. It was all white girls. You seen the white girls on the interview, they told on Bill. He was knocking out all white girls. Poor white women, he was knocking them out. Oh, Bill! Boop. He was, oh, what a relief it is. We. He tried to knock some black women out, but they drink every night. Tolerance too high. He put 4 pills in the black girl drink. She talking about what? Something's supposed to be wrong with me or something? You supposed to be dead, bitch. All the pills I done put in your motherfucking drink. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I go to therapy, I got a therapist and I got a psychiatrist. I need else to talk to, too. Because that ain't enough. You know? And you go to therapy and you sitting there to it's always some woman, you know, a white lady or somebody sitting there, and you sitting there telling her some shit that you know you can't tell a nigga in the street. You know what I mean? You tell the lady at the therapy, don't you tell nobody this shit. She's like, no, this stays between me and you. Because you think she gonna ride in the hood and say, hey guys, what's up? This is Karen, Mike's therapist. He told me a girl put a finger in his ass. That's what you be scared of. My therapist straight up asked me one time, man, what is it do you like about Coke? I said, I love the smell of it. That's why I kept doing it. I told her, I said, I got friends that have been doing this shit 20 years and they not hooked on it yet. She said, oh yeah, did you hear what the fuck you just said to me, Mike? Yeah, it's really crazy, man, because, you know. We got the Mayor Hoxie house. Y'all give it up for the Mayor Hoxie! Me and him was drinking all day today. That's what I like about it. He don't give a fuck. He be on them commercials, lit as hell. Yeah, get another drink and go deal with these idiots. Mayor Hoxie, y'all, give him a round of applause. I love being black, man. If I died and came back, I still want to be a nigga. Ain't that something? Look at the white people. You sure you want to do that again? You goddamn right. It's hard being black, but it's fair, you know what I mean? Because when you black in America, shit, you know you start off on 0, you know what I mean? You don't never start off on 10, you know? You need people that started off on 10 to help your 0 ass. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's hard being black. And black people been through so motherfucking much that white people, if you talk about them, they'll just say, I understand. Go ahead. Go right ahead. You guys, it's unfair. Go right ahead. I understand. You know, I got out of jail. Started sleeping on my sister's couch. I ain't had nowhere to stay. You know, I just had a new baby, which is my daughter, Bria. My oldest. If I could do anything in the world, man, if I could explain to my daughter that I was a kid when I had you, I wasn't gonna be a good dad. You know what I mean? It takes years for you to become a good dad. You know, it's called babies having babies. And when your baby is mad at you because she don't realize you baby when you had her. So it takes time to grow. So I had my daughter, I'm sleeping on sister's couch. I ain't got no education, no job.
selling motherfucking drugs. I ain't got no money. I owe a couple drug dealers money in the city. I'm laying on the couch. Never forget my baby mama. She had an auntie named Janet, real sweet. Used to Indiana from Atlanta. She said, Mike, here you having a hard time in Indianapolis. If you ever need to get out of Indianapolis and move to Atlanta and change your life, you can come and stay with me. So I said, okay, I'm gonna hold you to that, Janet. Meanwhile, they got a comedy competition on the radio. Come to next week's comedy competition here at Club Hills. And I got two buddies, a buddy named Otis Brown, Gary Bates. They betted me. They said, Mike, you funny around here. You funny in jail, you all that shit. But I bet you can't go up there and be funny in front of people. I said, bet. We go to Club Seville's. They bet me $500. When we walk in the club, it's a bar and grill. Ain't nothing but street motherfucker. I'm talking about there's smoke everywhere. I'm stepping back getting drunk. I said, oh, I'm scared of them. I'm tearing their ass up. I'm in the back getting drunk, booing everybody off the stage. I get up on the stage, I make everybody laugh. Boom! Everybody laughing. First time I went on stage. The next week, my name on the radio. Come next week, Club Seville. Mike Epps, new comedian. Da, 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 da. Now the whole city coming up. Man, I heard you on the radio. You doing your comedy? I said, yeah, I'm doing my comedy thing. I invited my mama, my neighborhood, everybody out the next week. I went and got us. Had to tie everything. As soon as I walked up in the club, I seen two dudes owe some money too. I said, oh, Lord. Fucking radio done told everybody to come here. They like, yeah, I know where to find his ass at that comedy show next week. Two motherfuckers I owe money. So I'm nervous now. Do you know I went up on that stage and bombed? Everybody booed me off the stage. Wasn't funny. I'll never forget, I'm riding down the street, riding down Michigan Street, and I'm crying. Cause I'm like, damn, I've been a failure since the first grade. Fuck a life, I've been failing since a baby. You know how that keep failing? So I'm riding out, and I called baby mama's auntie. She came out and said, Janet, remember you said I can come to Atlanta? I'm ready to get away from here. I'm trying to be a comedian. She said, Mike, I got bad news. I said, what? She said, I got married. She got married, I got a new husband, he's different. He ain't as cool as, I thought he was. I went anyway. I said, fuck that shit. I went and bought a bus ticket from Greyhound. My sister gave me $85 in food stamps. That's when you come out the little book. $85 in food stamps, and I had a 38 that had a pen in it fucked up. And it skipped like click, click, wow! Click, click, wow! If you stayed for them clicks, it was gonna pop you on the third one. So you can stay there and look at the raggedy ass gun if you want to. It's gonna pop. So by the time I get to Atlanta, I called. You see me in? I was on coke in them. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if you knew that or if you did or if you didn't. You knew that? Okay, all right, yeah. Yeah. About the Benjamin? Shit. I was on coke, yeah. Go look at it again. She talking about, oh, yeah. When I that ticket and I was going like this, I had been for 3 days tooting and pooting and scooting and I thought I was black all these years. I'm 55 years old. I'm thinking I'm a black man, back to the pot. I've been calling white people crackers and all kind of shit I ain't supposed to be saying about white people. I go to Africa, I ain't never going back over there again. Cause I think black, man, I'm getting my bag. Two African dudes over there, motherfuckers said, they not like us. I said, who? Ain't like y'all. He talking about me. What the fuck you talking about? He said, no, you're not like us. I said, who am I like? He said, I don't know who you are. I said, oh, that's some bullshit. He said, I'm a black man from Amazing. No. You need to go do your ancestry.com. to tell a little bit more about you, who you are. I said, okay, I'm gonna go do it. Smart ass motherfucker, I'm gonna go do it. I went and did it like a fucking dummy. Out of they got the box to show you the ethnicity. Man popped up in the second box.
I'm white. My nose from the side, that ain't no nigga nose. I look like the man on the, look at the little white man on the dime. I've been talking all this power shit and I'm white as hell. Ain't to the bitch. You know the crazy thing about life, man, a lot of people think they're going to heaven and they're not. Especially old people. They swear up and down because they lived a lot of years, they going to heaven. Yeah. Good Lord waiting on me. No, you did some shit in the 40s. You gonna get your ass. You done away with that. Think you finna outlive your sin? Sound like some cabbage and shit over there, don't they? Yeah, you ain't getting away on this motherfucker because people be talking about, oh man, he's at a place like hell is empty. Yeah. And you're gonna get to heaven, you're gonna get up there and see a lot of people that didn't get in. Your friend's grandmother, Miss Turner. Miss Turner, what'd you, oh, that baby, I don't know what happened. I looked at Jesus, he seen me and kept going in there. You seen the Bible ministry that I do. All the motherfucking women that's feeding their kids Popeye's chicken, them niggas is going to the NFL. Want your baby to go pro, eat Popeyes while you pregnant. He's going pro. All them NFLers, they mom and daddy is 5'2". They 6'8", 399 pounds. Motherfuckers was eating Popeyes and it was in their stomach. Big breasts, chicken wing, that butter biscuit. I remember I was at this place called the Epicurean, you know what I mean? It's an old after-hour joint, right there off Sutherland, back in the day in the 90s. And I used to take my jacket and put the cocaine down in my jacket so when the police check me, they ain't find it. I'm at the Epicurean shooting dice. It ain't nothing but old men in there, old gamblers and shit. They in there shooting dice. They got signs on the wall, no drugs, no guns. That's all that's in there. Everything on the wall, they say, no, don't have it. It's in there already. Man, I'm shooting the dice. I threw the dice and all the dope came out. Ah! And the old dude's great, get your ass out of here, nigga, what the hell? When I got outside, he said, how much you want for two of them? Yeah, my whole family think I'm funny, but my grandmother, everybody be laughing in the house, and then my mother said, ain't that funny to me? I said, who's funny to you? She said, Bill Cosby. He gave me some tea. I said, and what happened? She said, I don't remember. Yeah, my grandmother used to sit on the toilet like this with a cigarette and just open her legs and thump the ashes out. Puh, puh, puh. Sometimes she lift her whole ass up. Pow, pow. My grandmother called the police on everybody in the hood and then come down there with a now on. What happened down here? What happened? Every time my grandmother, I'm about to go, she said, yeah, let the Lord bless you, and or the mortuary gonna dress you. I said, oh, what kind of shit do you say to somebody walking out the door? But see, my grandmother, she's a great woman, and I know she's going to heaven. Yeah. And a lot of you think you're going to heaven, but you're not. You see, when God calls your Christian ass home, the spirit is going to leave your body and go into a 30-minute orientation. And in that orientation, that's when a beautiful angel is going to float down and give you some paperwork to fill out. And don't lie, motherfucker, this is going straight to God. And when they go to God, they say, God, the first man's here. Let him in. It's a Mexican. Hola, Jesus. My name is Jesus too. And I was wondering, can I bring the rest of my family here with me? Clean your clouds. I put extension on your wings. You already snuck 40 of your cousins in here, Jesus. And pick all them oranges and chiclets up off the ground that you dropped. It smells like Fabuloso in here now. And I'm sitting up in the jail. I'm like, damn, boy, I'm nervous as hell. And I seen a man named Louis. He was big as fuck. He looked crazier than the other dude. And he said, Mike. I said, Louis. And he was a drug addict. This dude, Louis, on the street, he was a drug addict. On the street, he was real shriveled up. He was dirty. But in jail, when he get his rest and he's eating and working out, he looked like a monster. And I said, Louis, he said, Mike, what you doing here? I said, man, I sell some dope and got caught. He said, you know you ain't the type of person supposed to be in here. He said, man, how your sister Julie? Because he knew my sister. He said, how's Julie doing? I said, man, she doing good. He said, man, you have any problems? I said, I got one right now. I said, God is good, nigga, and I got favor. You hear me? Got favor. He said, oh. I said, he's over here right now. He said, point him out. I said, no. I said, he's looking at us. Because I didn't know if I pointed at him. I ain't pointing at him. He's over there. Man, he went over there and whispered dude's ear. And when he backed up, he came back. He said, yeah, Mike, check this out, man. The dude right there, he's a bully, but he's a bitch. He ain't supposed to look at you, talk to you, walk past you. I said, oh, thank you. So the whole time I was in jail, this how the dude was walking past me like this. I go, oh, Lord, what the fuck did he say to him? Thank you. I'm a nigga just like I got lucky and got in show business. I got 3 baby mama felonies, didn't graduate from high school, grew up poor in the motherfucker, food stamps. Yeah, we grew up on food stamps. Yeah, you remember them food stamps. Sometimes your mama sell them to get her hair done. I'm gonna get my hair done this month. I ain't gonna fall like that. Y'all ain't gonna do me like this month. She sells some of the food stamps. We be hungry that last week. Something ain't panning out. Your hair good, but we hungry in the motherfucker these last 4 days. Sometimes the mailman be late with the food stamps. My mother go find the mailman. I'll be on that bicycle riding like a motherfucker looking for him. My brother be on the handlebars like this. They go to prison and can't defend themselves. But some big convict that been lifting weights, been in there his life. He gonna overpower you, little shooter. They gonna get you in the weight room and work you out real tough. You're real tired. Next morning, he gonna come in there, you gonna try to fight off and can't fight back. Say, turn on around, little shooter. Put that magazine on your back. Spank your little butt, nigga. All the motherfucking women that's feeding their kids Popeye's chicken, them niggas is going to the NFL. Put your baby to go pro, eat Popeyes while you pregnant. He's going pro. All them NFLers, they mom and daddy is 5'2". They 6'8", 399 pounds. Motherfuckers was eating Popeyes and it was in their stomach. Big breasts. Chicken wing, that butter biscuit.